Hey guys, Josh from CrossFit MetroEast here. Just wanted to get in touch with you and talk to you about 3 tips for improving your clean. So we're going to go through 3 things on the board here. We have our 3 tips. Number 1 is to don't shoot your butt up in the first pull, okay? Number 2 is finishing the shrug to the hips. And then number 3 is having a healthy or mobile front rack. So today we're going to show you some of those tips. I'm going to move you over here to the barbell. And we're going to talk first about the first pull. We're going to talk then about finishing the shrug and then show you a couple things on a good front rack position. So here we go. I've got my little trainer bar here. The first thing that we're going to talk about is having a good healthy position out of the pull from the floor. So when I'm set up with the bar, okay, my shoulders are over the bar. When I come up, a lot of people have a tendency to shoot their butt up first. So they come up and they leave the bar either out in front or they have this nasty straight leg position that they have to make up for through the lift, okay? So what we want to try to do is encourage you to, when you come up with your legs and get your knees out of the way, you also raise your shoulders at the same rate. Boom, okay? So as I come up into what we would call position 2, from our guy Justin Thacker, if we're working our 3-part pause, we call it our second pause at the knee. We want to have our shoulders over the bar, okay? And we want to just clear the knee and raise the shoulders at the same rate. Then we talk about tip number 2. So number 1, don't shoot your butt up. When we get to position 2, okay, we want to have our knees bent, our shoulders over the bar, okay? Number 2 was finishing the shrug to the hips. So then from position 2, I want to then continue up the body with a straight arm, okay? Straight arm, and I want to try to get to my pockets. Now, with my grip on a clean, because I'm not in a snatch grip, it's very difficult for me to get my hand or my bar all the way to my hips, unless I have little T-Rex arms, okay? So what I want to try to do is just continue to pull as high as I can up to the top of the heel, and then get into that shrug. We see too early, someone will pull their elbows here, and then they lose the power, okay? So we want to have that straight arm shrug up into the pockets, okay? From the side, it's going to be up into the pockets and finish that shrug, okay? That's our biggest beef there. The next thing is that healthy front rack, okay? So we got our band here. I'm going to show you by standing on the band. You can also, if this is too intense for you, you can strap the band into a lower spot on a rack or a rig. We want to loop our wrist in here. So I show this all the time, but I want my wrist in and then I want to grab the band, okay? Not grabbing the band like this. Wrist in and grab. I'm going to step, bring the arm up underneath, and stretch. So I want a tight belly here. That lat's getting stretched here, as well as my wrist. I'm turning my palm up towards the ceiling, okay? Number 2 on that, that'll help stretch the lat, okay, into the tricep and get you smashed up there. But the next thing is that forearm, okay? So if our fingers or our forearms are tight, getting that bar to roll back into the fingers is going to be difficult. So we want to get on the floor, turn our fingers back towards our legs, and then we can lean back and stretch through, stretching all the way through these guys, okay? Notice that my fingers are spread, and I'm trying to actually extend at those fingers as well. So from the front side, looking here, turning my fingers back towards my legs, and then stretching through, okay? So again, as review, we're doing our 3 clean tips. Don't shoot your butt up on the first pull. Finish the shrug to the hips. And then also have a healthy and mobile front rack. That healthy and mobile front rack will help you get into a better squat position, as well as not losing all your fingers on the bar, so then you have to re-grip once you go to the jerk. So thanks again, guys. Post any questions you have to the comments. Like us on Facebook. Share this video with a friend if you think they can benefit. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again.